Ho, 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 ho. Sweated to the truth, nothing but the truth. Put my hands on the Bible, y'all point me to the booth. Sweated to the truth.
Yo, what's going on with it, man? I hope y'all are having a good day. I most certainly am, man. All this crazy stuff going on out in the world today. Got to try to find some hope in something, bro. But I'm more than excited that Trump is back in office and he's doing a lot of the things that he's doing. However, some people are not. As we see right here, you see that this uh, man goes in the Target and he starts screaming at the employees, at the people that are just basically being a disruptance, um, disturbing, what was they called, disturbing the peace due to Target's rolling back their DEI initiatives, which was an executive order that Trump had signed not too long ago in regards to the Fed, the that being a practice being started within the federal circle, and then any companies that were uh, that are regulated by the government, publicly traded companies that being something like Target and then Walmart, McDonald's, and were a couple other Meta, were a couple other companies that started following suit uh, to the order that Trump had put in place. But then there were some other ones that didn't, really, like at Costco and Apple and Citigroup, and you know what I'm saying. So you do have some people that's not, that's not following suit, and we'll see how that goes for future reference. But again, people are upset. A lot of melanated people are upset because they felt like that the DEI helped benefited them, which statistics show that it didn't. But I mean, nonetheless, let's tap in and see what this man has to say.
So y'all finna start discriminating us? Huh? Is y'all finna start discriminating us? So y'all telling me if I want a job here, I can't work here if y'all don't like me? That's what y'all telling me? Don't say nothing, officer. Hello? Y'all finna start discriminating us, Target? This what we doing? Is this what we doing? Y'all quiet in this motherfucker. Where the workers at? I got kids. I need a job in this motherfucker, man. What's going on? Y'all.
So you need a job in that MF, and you go in there acting a fool like that. You think they're gonna hire you, bro? Whether you qualified or not. You really just show that you aren't qualified because you can't control your emotions. You're impulsive. And nobody would want to hire you because of that, bro. You know, let's continue.
Y'all finna follow Trump and his rules? Don't say shit. That's fucked up. We got kids out here. Y'all fucked up in here. So y'all finna start discriminating.
I don't even know where to I don't even know where to begin, bro. Again, you need a job and you think that's gonna get you hired. It most certainly not. And I guarantee you it has nothing to do with your skin color at all. If you go in there and present yourself as a well-dressed, well-mannered man, who needs a job, I guarantee you, Target will find you a place. And what we need to understand is DEI has nothing to do with discriminating against uh, black people or not discriminating against black people. On the contrary, DEI actually discriminates against white people, although it still would benefit. Well, DEI discriminates against white people. Um, Now a lot of people don't realize that. They don't realize that. But what it does is basically just assume that collectively white people are all well off. Or they run with this narrative that all white people are all well off. So the ones that we're going to give the first opportunities to are the ones who don't have the opportunities, the marginalized and the disenfranchised. So what they say, collective black people collectively are all oppressed and are all victims, and black people need the opportunities first before the white people who all historically have privilege. So DEI is more so it doesn't focus on so much so your merit um more than it does on race, gender, sexuality, age, disability, religion, so many factors and so many things, education, um, tie into it. That's not to say that qualifications aren't added into there, but they tie all these other things into it as well instead of just basically simply looking at merit, just simply solely off of are you qualified for the job. They look at all this other stuff, and that can uh, simmer down or dim down on the important part again, which is just are you simply qualified, you know? And we have to stop allowing the news, CNN, ABC, and all these people uh, to put fear in our hearts and make us think that we're going back to the 1800s, that black people are going to be slaves again. I believe if you all truly and really believe that, then you all would have started rioting and protesting and looting yesterday in 2016. I believe that you all would have started that a long time ago. I do not think um, that you all truly believe that. I just I I I think that you all just allow the news to tell you things um, without actually doing your research, and just kind of you just kind of run with it, and you just I guess you want somebody to be upset with, want somebody to be uh, want somebody to be mad at, and so you take it out on who the media tells you to, um, which is Trump. But again, DEI just solely focused on I mean, not solely, but it focused on all these other things that are not important, other than just simply, are you qualified for the job? And I mean, uh, we should be happy about that. You know, that doesn't mean that, you know, because we run with this narrative that white people were born with a silver spoon in their mouth, and all white people were born with a silver spoon in their mouth, and so they all have better qualifications than we do. Not all white people are rich, and not all black people are poor, but it's based on the opportunities that we take, the positions that we put ourselves in, how we carry ourselves how we carry ourselves on a day-to-day basis. Are you well dressed? Are you well kept? Are you groomed well? Are you mannerable? Are you not impulsive like this ignorant man right here who walks in the Target and just uh, shows his tail? You know, um, just things like that, things like that that would definitely get you hired without a question. Um, are we making sure that we are prepared in that type of way? Are we positioning ourselves in that type of way to be able to have that opportunity afforded to us or put before us? Again, DEI does nothing um, but discriminate. And if if we're being honest, if we're being honest, we shouldn't want any initiative or any policy to discriminate. Looking at what um, our ancestors had to go through when it came to Jim Crow in the South, the discrimination that they went through at the time, we shouldn't wish that on our worst enemy. We shouldn't wish that on anybody. We see we see as a country where we've ended up, and if we just think that we can reciprocate that and do that to another group of people, you think that that's the solution, or you think that the next 100 or 200 or 300, however many years should go by, you think that we're gonna end up holding hands singing kumbaya, or we're gonna end up right back where we are today? We gotta wake up and gotta be real. We gotta be real with ourselves. We gotta be honest. We gotta be honest about this. Stepping stepping on the back of another does not make things better for you. Or as an old saying goes, two wrongs don't make a right. You don't fight fire. You don't fight fire with fire, man. You know. And so we can't look at white people as the enemy. Um, we can't think that they're all rich. We can't run with that narrative, and we can't think that all black people are poor and don't have opportunities, because that's just most certainly not true. Again, we put ourselves in position to to earn these. Um, being competitive in these workforces, in these places, to where people like, I like that young man or I like that young woman over whomever. It don't matter if the person was white, and it don't matter. They just point at you for who you are, not just skin color, but just simply what you bring to the table. All of the other stuff, all the other stuff don't matter, man. But yo, let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace, love. We out.